give us a conquer focus against the German Reich. That's all we need. And of course we can still do renounce the McMahon line. That gives us a claim on the territory controlled by the Germans in India. Right up here? Yeah, right that one.
Where is that?
East of Bhutan.
No, I mean in the focus tree.
Oh, bottom left.
Bottom
left.
left.
On the very right, scroll to the very bottom, and then on the left side of the thing there. Streamlined line.
Influence Mongolia. Demand Mongolia. There it is.
That, or that. More resources.
Overlordship. There it is, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we start with that one. Gives us a claim. At least that's going to be our territory then. It's good.
Yeah,
we just start the war. If the Germans were so kind as to put all their troops into northeastern Siberia, that would be nice, because then we can just cut them off and let them starve to death.
And our relations with the US are improving. We're up to 17. We have unassigned divisions. That's just the one.
Yeah, you know, we wait for the rest.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take that already and make an army out of it, because it's yours anyway.
Yeah, then I can put them in the same thing. That's actually a good idea. There it is. Here you go.
What we can do here right now. We could do war propaganda against the German Reich.
Sure.
We do have enough war support, though. It's nothing we need to do. Doing good.
And you're not gonna be green. I do not have a purple army yet, so there you go.
Great. Don't need a building slot right now. How are we doing on construction?
I'm gonna rule a new general, because I need one.
Airports are level 6. Next deployment is in... Deployment? Well, next level is in 9 days.
So, think the Indian border, right? Not the Iraqi border.
What?
In Iran, I should focus on the Indian border or
yes.
On the Iraqi border?
No, Iraq doesn't matter. That didn't come out right.
It's okay, it's okay.
It probably does matter, but not for this war right now. Well, we have an issue with the Turkish border now, which I don't like. We just need to finish the Raj really, really quickly. Do they have tanks in there? Yeah, they do.
A Card Blaster, it's an awesome game, and yesterday I saw there will be, the next DLC will focus on naval warfare. Looks awesome. It's called...
Yeah.
What is it called?
Was it Battle of the Atlantic or something?
No. Something with...
But they showed that off.
Yeah, they showed it off in the video I watched as well.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. What was the name of it?
I can't remember. It was something weird.
I checked it before the stream because I wanted to talk about it, but we got off track in the beginning.
Well, you're doing great.
And I don't remember, but it looks awesome.
These numbers are scaring me.
Wondering how it will work.
A lot. See, the issue is when we're going against the Germans now, with all the resources they have, we can't just hold the line and wait for them to die. That's probably not going to be a thing.
Not really, no. If we get... I mean, India has quite a bit of resources.
Holy crap, they have 2,765 steel. 346 chromium, 400 tungsten, barely 100 rubber, that's enough though, 600 aluminium, 200 oil.
We would get a nice little thing from India.
They definitely have enough to field their army. No matter how many tanks. Ooh, that hurts.
Yep, that's our evil overlord plan to go against the Germans first.
What I don't like is that you can't get a breakdown of how many tank divisions they have or something like that. Would be nice. Like,
well, we still have. I mean, it is good that you don't see that like for every country, but we have an attaché in Germany.
Yeah.
So we should be able to see that.
That's why we get better figures than just the rough estimate.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
No, even for every other country. I mean, they show up at the front line and you see them on the map. So there should be at least a way to say, look, they have 20 to 40 tank divisions and they have 100 to 200 infantry divisions. Like when you hover over their estimated army strength in their details window. That would be cool. Wonder if there's a
Card Blaster. Korea, we already took care of Korea. We just freed it.
Yeah,
and they don't really like us that much.
We freed them, they hate us, it's perfect. It's like, yay, you can have your country back. Yeah, thank you, bitch.
We defeated Japan and gave them back their country, but they still do not... Well, we gave them back South Korea, to be honest.
You take care of that?
If I'm fast enough? Yes, this time I was fast enough.
American opinion of China is plus 19. Well, keep on going.
Whenever it's done, I click on it.
Mm-hmm. It's not getting any higher than that, it seems. Improved relations plus 100, mission to the US plus 50.
Oh yeah, it goes up. It was at plus 12 or so in the beginning. It's now at plus 19, right?
Yeah, it's true.
It goes down as quickly as well. If it's running without improving the relations, it drops again. It was a bit below on 16.
Well, once we go to war with the Germans, they should like us a lot more.
Yeah.
And then we need to negotiate like access to our territory and stuff like that. Can we actually do that already? Did we do that already?
I think...
Offer military access. Can't do, because minus 20. Well, the war should do that for them. I hope so, because we need them in our country to help with the push.
Yep. They might... No, they're already in the Allies. I was going to say, they might even join our faction.
No, that's... it's 47. That's been a while ago.
Oh yeah, make China great again. That's... our faction name.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
China looks freaking small compared to the Axis. It is so weird. At least we can say we're on the same continent as the Axis. America really isn't. Well, there's South Africa, but nothing seems to be happening down there, which is weird. That's definitely UK territory.
Well, no, the Italian have a border there.
Yeah, to UK territory. They should be able to fight there, but nobody cares about that, it seems. I mean, there could be a decent second front.
Could be. Well, they're fighting the Americans in Vietnam still. Haven't managed to retake the harbor, though.
This front bothers me, though. The whole Turkey front bothers me. A lot.
How big is the Turkey front, anyway?
Well, it's not too... Well, we need to push up into Romania to make sure they can't push out. Then we need to basically cut Turkey in half to make sure they stay on the west side. And we need to push south to the Suez to cut them off. So that's 3 fronts with 1 army of 24 divisions there. Currently.
Well, if we get rid of India, we will have 2 or 3 more armies to do that stuff.
That is true.
Well, we probably will pump Pearl Harbor in a wild card blaster. But Scryptar decided to go against the Axis first, so that's what we did.
Yeah, it's the thing. If you look at this map and you look at the Axis, which is this big black blob covering all of Europe, Asia, and Africa, and then you have the Allies meagerly sitting in North America and, Australia and stuff.
True.
We could eradicate the Allies on our own, no problem. But then we would have to deal with all of the Axis by ourselves. And I'd rather have the Americans help us as long as they still exist, and then, we just take the resource-rich environments in Europe, make a nice little Chinese belt.
South of...
go America.
On Australia land, or is it New Zealand? What kind of flag is it? No, I think it's Australia.
Oh yeah, I see that.
But they didn't get a harbor, they just got pushed back. That's a bit unfortunate.
That's not unfortunate, that's stupid. Yeah, well...
We're gonna kick his ass.
So, can we give anybody access to our territory? Does anybody like us enough? Come on, let me click. No. Dutch East Indies.
Australia? No.
No. Nobody wants to. How about Free France? They have military access. They don't really make anything out of that, though.
Well, we are not in war yet. That's why they don't make anything of it.
True.
Because they can send the troops in our territory, but it doesn't really help them.
Yeah, it's true. At least they have the chance to retreat into our territory and not be annihilated, and there's no way they can be pursued. Okay, before we go down any further that route, is there anything else we want? Yeah, more excavation. Outdated equipment, so we can switch to the next.
Anti-tank.
Should we? Yeah, we should. As soon as possible, so we're gonna do that now. Logistics-wise, minus 1,200. 82 days for the shortage with the updated stats now, so that's still not bad. 48,000 guns, we're gonna churn through them quite quickly.
As soon as we are at war, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that's not gonna hold on for a while.
It's like, one day, gone. Everybody forgot their training and just threw the guns at the Germans. Like, catch! Gonna throw the ammo next! Well, if that's Chinese guns, that's actually not bad, because 98% faulty weapons. They're all gonna backfire, so you just throw them at the Germans and watch them shoot themselves.
Shoot themselves.
That might actually work.
At least hope that will work.
We should just all line up at the border, have the Germans build a firing squad, you know, like American Civil War style, and then they just drop dead. It's good. I like it.
With the firing lines, with the muskets and everything. It's too sad that there never was a game that really made good of the old line infantry firing tactics and everything. I mean,
well,
Total War did it with Empire a bit, but it was also not super greatly done.
Total War was built in a time when computers couldn't handle what they wanted the computers to do, is what I see when I look at that game.
True, yeah.
You know, what happened is they have a game that looks well, it either looks really good, if you know, bump up the graphics and have a really decent computer. But then still, with the technology employed there, as soon as you hit play,
yeah,
it goes
like
down the
3
drain.
frames per second.
Yeah, exactly. Rule the world! Yep! Hey, how are you doing? Smarter, you're not streaming today. Did you get bored? Are you coming over to me now? I like that. I mean, not saying no. It's good.
Yeah, on Sunday you ended your stream as soon as I got home. I was looking. I was in my car when it popped up. I could watch Mortuary's stream of Bless. I think he was streaming.
Yeah, might be.
And as soon as I was home, so, he's done streaming. Okay.
Well, you could have watched me.
No, it was in the morning. You didn't stream
in the morning. Yeah, no, I don't stream in the morning. My kids prevent that quite effectively. Okay, let's see. How are we doing? I mean, this is dragging out. Okay, the airports are done.
I fell asleep in front of Netflix, so that's okay as well.
Yeah, that happens once in a while. You know what? I'm gonna do it.
Oh, you lost an HOI. You gonna do what?
Anti-air.
I thought preparing the nukes to drop on the enemy. 54 days left till we have enough anti-tanks.
Something like that, probably. Yeah, that should be fine.
Americans quite like us.
How much?
19.
90?
19.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, they had 19 before. 22. Okay, that's better. Takes a while. It's July.
So we're gonna wait one more winter for the attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do. Still producing troops. There's still 2 more lines to be deployed. That's why we're not getting any guns. Well, guns, yes, but anti-tank guns. You know, the big guns. Because as soon as they go up to 0, those troops get deployed, and we need another 4,000 or so. Well, it's okay. We need the armies, and we have the manpower right now. 5.5 million. I guess we're gonna lose most of that really easily. Going against 14 million Axis troops, and now that Turkey has joined, that might actually be a little bit more. 14.9 to 17, so roughly 16 million with 7 million losses. It's not bad. So the Germans have almost 1,000 divisions. Well, not quite, that's more like 700 something, but it is a lot. They have 1,400 total factories. That is not good. They are so going to outproduce us. That is not good. And all the major nations, we have Germany, Vichy France, Italy, Nationalist Spain, and Kingdom of Romania. So we actually do have to go to Spain to end that war.
Yep. My hope is still, as soon as we are actually at war, that the Americans will do. Well, they can't really, though.
Oh, the Germans are moving into Africa. Look at that.
Have they decided to finally attack South?
Yeah, look at the Suez. Look at all the troop movement there. Everybody into Africa. I mean, that's good, though. If we can get the Suez, or at least block them off there. It would be good if we could get the Suez, because then they would not get any supply into the Raj, at least not fast.
Well, I'm going to say, I hope we will have the Raj defeated when we reach the Suez.
Well, it's pretty easy to get to the Suez if there's no troops defending.
Yeah, that's true. But you still have to deal with
Look at all the stuff that's going there. Wow, that's... Italy is moving out, Germany is moving in. What's happening? That's a lot. Well, if they all go into Africa, that's fine with me. But it seems like they're going into Africa and then setting out to sea. Or they're coming back from the Raj. That might also be a thing.
It's weird. They're moving troops quite a bit around at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I have 2 troops at the front now.
That pocket in Laos still exists. It's so nice. When we start that war, it's like, you just got annihilated. Anyway,
we have 9 nukes now, so we could nuke all the harbors in the British Raj.
If we get air superiority, it's the first thing we do, believe me. It might be quite hard to get air superiority here, though.
I could do with some more live... What do you mean we could do with some more live cart blaster?
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
You mean I should do some more live streams? Yeah, you're completely right about that, if you mean that.
Live streams? That's gonna be fun.
Those 24 should be able to kind of just rush through.
Is Friesland still free? If you mean under German occupation, then yes. I personally would consider that free. But I will be doing my best to free it. But
same goes for Switzerland.
We could
it needs to be reinstated.
Okay, they're fighting here. Are they fighting in Africa? Come on.
I like that the Germans actually have stationed mountain troops or different colored troops in Switzerland.
Different colored
in Zurich there is like normal grey Wehrmacht uniforms, but in the Alps there are white uniforms. Which is awesome if you zoom in. There's a brown Wehrmacht uniform, that's the normal grey-blue.
Oh yeah, that's because they're acclimatized.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
They put on their khaki if they're in the desert, and they put on their winter clothing if they have acclimatized themselves to the cold.
So let's zoom into Africa to see. Yep, they're wearing khaki, at least the Italians do.
So how about Russia?
No, the Germans as well.
No, Russia is normal because, well, it's August. Well, the tanks don't wear any different colored uniforms.
Oh, there are a lot of wars. The world tension is it's actually higher than 100. It's at 216%. There are a lot of wars. Well, a lot of wars. I think. Yep, I'm on at that.
Okay. Well, why did I even click on it?
Well, actually, there are not a lot of wars to be. It's just one. The American-German war. Every other war ended.
You should have gotten a bunch of troops now. Is that true?
12, 13.
Yeah. Half of the army is still training.
Trying to accumulate weaponry.
So, well, it's going. Anti-tank is not lagging that far behind anymore. How are we doing in production now? We have some steel. Look at that. How did that happen? Can we get aluminium? Is that a thing? No. We can get tungsten and oil. Great. Oil would be okay.
We don't actually need more steel. We don't need anything more, actually. We are green and all over the board right now.
That's 8. That's not much.
How much do we...
If we have
use for
infrastructure 10 there, we should get a nice bonus, so we'll see.
You want to get another factory line up and running? Well, another 10 factories for the anti-tank, maybe?
No.
No?
No. I mean, yes, we obviously could, but...
Yeah, we need to get the steel somehow.
Exactly.
Well, how many people are in the Axis? Yeah, we could actually check that.
Okay, we can put in 3 and then we're out of steel.
Slovakia, Italy, Vichy France, Greater Hungary, Spain, Mongolia, Tunatuva, Kingdom of Romania, Chinese Empire, which is this little speck down here.
Most of the steel goes towards convoys, which we don't need because we're fighting a land-based war, and we're not importing anything except for...